hey, do you want a selfie with me? We'll do that one later, alright? Okay, hi everyone. Today you're with me, Sir Asai, for our English SPM Paper 1, Section B, Tips and Guides. Today, I am going to teach you on how to plan your narrative writing, alright? But first, do you know what is a narrative writing? Right, let's look at the sample questions for the narrative writing. Okay, the first one. Write a story of a small town girl who worked hard to become a successful chef. Begin your story with, she has used the last of her savings to get to the cooking competition in the big city. And ... Right, the next one, write a story about a teenager who had an unusual hobby. Explain what was unusual about the hobby and how the teenager's friends become interested in it. Begin your story with, even though it was a strange hobby, everyone came to love it. ... And the last sample, write a story about two people who had an argument because one of them had lost a mobile phone. End your story with, and they both realized how foolish they had been. So, look carefully. Right? The key word here is story. As you can see, story, story, story. That means a narrative essay is an essay about a story. You need to write an essay that has a storyline. So, if you are confident and you love writing stories, you can choose to write this type of question. Okay, next. Now, before you begin writing your essay, you need to plan, alright? There are many students, when they saw the questions, okay, they quickly write their essay. That is a very terrible method, alright? What you need to do is spend 5 minutes of your time planning your essay. Do not waste your time doing nothing, looking left and right, looking at your friends, or even daydreaming. Worse is that sleeping. Some students sleep, okay, during examination. Oh no, oh no, 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 don't sleep, alright? So, why is it important for you to plan your essay? Let's look at like this, alright? I'll give you an example. Okay, you have a crush, right? And one day you want to approach your crush and ask her out on a date. Alright, so you go and meet your crush and you approach her and say, hi, I like you. Do you want to go out with me? So what do you think, how do you think that the crush will respond, will react? She would probably say, see my face, alright? So that is not a way to go, alright? So what you need to do is to have a strategy, plan something, okay, get to know your crush and do things that your crush will one day fall in love with you, alright? Similar to writing your essay, okay, you need to plan, alright? You need to have a strategy. What are you going to write? Alright? So, when you write your story, your readers will fall in love with the story. Okay? Make sure that you have to come up with an interesting story. Okay, now, for narrative writing, okay, usually many students have taught, many teachers, I beg your pardon, okay, many teachers have taught their students about the basic plot structure. You know, about the exposition, the conflict, the rising action, the climax, the turning point, the falling action, the resolution, all those blah 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 blah. You know, like this one, right? Have you seen this graph? Okay, I'm sure you do, right? However, no matter how many times that the teachers explain to the students, many of them are still don't understand. So I came out with a simple method in order for you to plan your narrative writing. Okay, this one is for reluctant students, or maybe for students who have 1 gig memory processor. Okay, all right, next. Okay, this method I call the kekoh technique. Yeah, kekoh technique. K-E-K-O-H. All right, K stands for canal. Okay, no. Okay, E stands for explore. You explore the story. All right. Another K means climax. Okay, and O means okay, selesai, which is the resolution of the story. And the last one is hujung cerita, which is the ending. All right. Okay, next. Right, I will explain to you one by one. So make sure you listen and take note. Okay, first one is K, kenal or know. Okay, the first thing that you need to do is, okay, introduce the characters in your story. Okay, introduce the characters so that the readers will know. Right, it can either be yourself or some other characters. Name your characters. For example, Suhaida, Zuwani, Afendi, or even Bob. All right, and the next one, briefly describe this character. Okay, are they big? Are they small? Are they tall? Are they handsome, beautiful, or cute, just like me? Okay, and all right, the next one is, right, you need to mention the location and the time of the story. Okay, whether is it in the morning or in the afternoon, all right, or in the evening. Okay, the location, whether is it at school, on the field, or in a shopping mall. Okay, all right, next. All right, then we go to the E. Right, this one is explore. Okay, we are going to explore the story. Okay, this means that you need to write what the characters did. Right, this is more focused on action verb. So what is the storyline? Okay, what did the characters do? What they saw in the story. All right, action verbs here include walk, talk, take. Okay, walk, talk, take, see. Okay, all those kind of actions. All right. Okay, let's go to the next part. All right, this one is climax. So some students, they still don't understand. Sir, what is the meaning of climax? So to make it simple for you, in your story, when you come to the climax parts, okay, you just write something that unexpected happened to the characters. Okay, an unexpected incident, a tragedy, or something shocking, something that's surprising, something that makes the character feels happy or sad. Okay, this one we call it a plot twist. All right. Okay, next one. Okay, all right. The next one is okay, selesai, which means resolution. Okay, this one focus on how the incident or the situation or the problem that the characters face in the climax was solved. Okay, so how they are settled. All right. Okay, and next, the last one is H for hujung cerita. This means it is the ending of the story. So, going to write about the ending. Simple. You just write what happened now to the characters. Alright? What are their feelings? Okay? And what lessons did they learn based on the incidents that they experienced? Alright? Got it? Do you understand? What? You still don't understand? Okay then. Let's practice this one. Next. Okay, now let's look at a sample question. Okay, the question is, write a story about two people who had an argument because one of them had lost a handphone. Ooh, I forgot to mention to you that you cannot use the word handphone. Please use mobile phone. Alright, okay, let's do the cook-off technique. Alright, okay, let's start with K, which is canal or no. Okay, who are the characters? Okay, here I have Daniel and Harris. Alright, now I'm going to describe to you briefly about these two characters. Okay, Daniel is tall and charming, and we have Harris, who is sweet like me again, okay, and loyal. Alright, so the location is at shopping mall and the time is in the afternoon. So this is an example how you can use the K, know the characters. Alright, okay, next. Okay, E, explore the story. Okay, this one we focus on the actions that the characters did. Okay, they hung out at the shopping mall and they take selfies. Alright, took photos for OOTD, outfit of the day, like this one. Okay, using Daniel's mobile phone. Alright, and then we have Daniel saw Amira, a beautiful Insta famous, right? Okay, next. So Daniel approached Amira and asked if they can have pictures together. He want to take selfie with Amira. You know, Amira is an Insta famous, you know. Okay, so Daniel was starstruck and he went gaga. Alright, went gaga? What is the meaning of went gaga? Alright, went gaga here means like going crazy, falling in love. Okay, so after they finished taking the pictures, Daniel asked Harris for his mobile phone. Alright, now before we go to the next K, okay, meaning climax, something unexpected happened. So guys, tell me, can you plan out what is the incident? Just think of an unexpected incident that happened. Okay, something surprising, a plot twist. Okay, next. Let's look at my answer. Okay, for my climax, alright, so when Daniel asked Harris for his phone, Harris told him that he did not have his phone. So Daniel was livid, was angry, was furious, right? So he accused Harris of being irresponsible, a bad friend. So they argued with each other, right? Maybe there's a smackdown or throwing insult at each other, shouting like, your mother is green, okay, something like that. Alright, so that is the climax. Something unexpected happened. So we move on to O, okay, selesai. How can we solve these problems between two friends? Can you think of one? How can we solve this problem? Okay, next. Alright, so the okay selesai, okay, the resolution here is suddenly the beautiful Insta famous came and approached Daniel. And she gave Daniel his mobile phone, right? So remember earlier, okay, actually Daniel gave his phone to Amira to take selfies together. And he forgot to take it back. So, what an embarrassment. But of course, it would happen to you too, right? If you are so starstruck. with someone who is beautiful and famous in social media. Alright, so we go to the last part of our method here is K. Eh, is it K? No, it's H. Hujung cerita. Right, so for the end of the story, what happened to the characters? Okay, Daniel apologized to Harris, okay, and then Daniel realized that he was foolish to accuse Harris. Okay, so they make up and become best friends again. Ah, so sweet. So now, do you understand how to use the kekoh method? Okay, next. Okay, remember the kekoh method. K-E-K-O-H. Alright, K means, E means, another K means, and O means, and finally H means. Alright, good. Okay, alright, next. Okay, do you want to know more general tips for narrative writing? Okay, listen carefully. Alright, make sure your essay is in past tense. This means you need to change all your verbs in its past form. For example, walk, went, and took. Alright, next one is, alright, you need to use correct grammar, correct spelling, correct punctuation, and correct use of vocabulary. Alright, and the third one is avoid using trending softmax vocabs. Okay, meaning here is that you need to avoid from using those famous or trending words in social media that you see every day. For example, vibing, and the current famous word is literally, right? Like literally all the softmax users are using that word literally. Now, why do I ask you to avoid using these words? Because you might use them in a wrong context. Okay, so please avoid using them. Okay, all right, next one. Okay, use dialogue. All right, this will liven up your essay. All right, for example, hey bro, what's up? Daniel greeted Harris. Okay, the next one is use sound effects. Boom, bang, cling, cling. Okay, the sound effects here will make your essay livelier. Alright, want to know more tips and guides for English SPM? Well, why don't you browse our SSTP JPN Kelantan YouTube channel. Okay, you can find a lot more tips and guides for SPM. Alright, okay, next. Right, let's practice. Okay, look at this question. Write a story about a student who was addicted to social media until something unexpected happened to him or her. Okay, so this one that you can relate to yourself, right? You are an active social media user. Alright, so this one, don't forget to use the kekoh technique, right? K-E-K-O-H. Okay, do this as a homework. Alright, so that's all from me, Sir Asai. Okay, good luck for your examination. And don't forget to, alright, to join me in my Instagram and TikTok. It's Sir_Asai. I'll see you there. Mwah.